everybody? It's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody is having a great start to your weekend, having a good day. I'm not going to be long, but I do want to talk to you for just a minute. First and foremost, you know the routine by now. If you believe in the work we do at the Odyssey Project, whether it's the research center, the think tank, program development and implementation, the wraparound services in the community, from everything from domestic violence to mental health. We've been doing it for years. If you followed me, you know what we've done over the years. This isn't something we just popped up with. We've been doing it for a while. If you believe in that, we could definitely use your support. Look in the description box. There are links, and also the organization's CashApp handle. So, look, I've been doing a series on trauma, and I recently sort of touched on childhood trauma, or ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, and the magnitude in which it's impacting the Black community. And in the course of doing that, you know, I'm a person, you know, I'm a businessman. I run my own businesses. So I pay attention to numbers. I pay attention to how people respond to things. It's how I manage a business, how I keep my businesses afloat, is knowing what people's response are, you know, to what you're doing. And this is something that concerns me. When there's something sensational, when there is a celebrity beef going on, when there's gossip on a politician or gossip on something, responses and engagement off the roof. When we're talking about real, substantive things that can change lives of people we're supposedly caring about, crickets. 10, 11, 12, 40, 50 views. The top views on my channel should have been videos that really shouldn't even be on the channel, but I found teaching moments in them. Look, everybody's got their thing, and this isn't about me knocking your thing. This is about me saying, look, man, I've been doing this for a long time. The people who get on in this world are the people who sit down and anchor themselves and find the path to what they're looking for. There's a time to be entertained. There's a time to get caught up in the happening moment. But most of your time has to be spent examining the challenges of life and looking for the solutions, and then applying those solutions strategically. We're not behind because we are weak. We're not behind because we're inferior. We're not behind because we are just, you know, that slow. We're behind because we're unengaged. We're behind because we don't have proactive mindsets. We're behind because we refuse to address the issues that plague our community. We're behind because we would rather use escapism as a means to sit up and do nothing. Because if I actually sit up and listen to this, and it's actually some solutions intertwined in what I'm listening to, now I'm compelled to actually do something. Let's get to the heart of the matter of what's going on here. When we have the capacity we have as a people, when we are constantly proving how intellectually gifted we are, how creatively artistic we are, how innovative we are in what we're able to create and invent. Over and over again, we've done it throughout history, and yet we are in last place. It's because when it comes down to it, if they don't do it for us, we're not willing to do it for ourselves. We keep saying they need to, when are they gonna, all of this. The problem is, the greatest movement will come from them when we move. When we move in a way that's forceful, when we move in a way that's united, when we move in a way that makes them start to think they're going to be a problem. When we move in, and I don't mean holding up a damn picket sign. That means absolutely nothing without economic power. Let me explain something to you. I said this probably 15 years ago, that coming together with a protest or even rioting means absolutely nothing without it being backed with economic power, economic sanction. When you don't have the economic spending agenda, spending unity and collaborative thinking towards your economic progression as a race, as a group, when you sit up and you go and protest, they don't care. You're like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. You pose no threat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you throw that tantrum and lay out on the floor until you pass out, get tired, and go to sleep. And that's what they do to us over and over again. Let us throw a tantrum till we pass out, fall out, go to sleep. We wake up. If we don't forgot about it, we on to the next thing. They do that to us consistently because we don't have any way to punish them economically. We don't have any way to do something that's empowering in and of ourselves economically. So what do we end up doing? We end up trying to choose a place to park. We end up sitting around and doing nothing is what we end up doing. What we should be doing is collaborating, coming together, creating agendas, creating strategies and plans, taking action, unifying. But what I can tell you is when I collect data and I look at what we're engaging, I ain't talking about just my content. I'm talking about generally what we're engaging, what we get hot on. Look at Black Twitter, look at YouTube. When you find channels on YouTube, and I do this research, the stuff they get on is the drama. Even when it comes to Black empowerment and the people who have voices in Black America, we rise to the occasion when they start beefing. When Yvette was going at it with Dr. Watkins, oh boy, you all you have to do is say their names and you were gonna get views. When Dr. Watkins and Dr. Umar was going at it, all you gotta do is say their names, you're gonna get views. We so damn caught up in beef and drama and stuff that does nothing but actually break us down and tear us down and destroy us that we don't know how to build. And we're wondering why we're in last place because they don't even have to like each other to work with one another. Let me say that again. You can take two white men who can't stand each other, give them a common cause that furthers them and their family and their people, and they will work together, go home and talk about each other like a dog to their wives, their cousins, their brothers or whatever. Us, we don't like each other and they put us together, we gonna fight. Or we gonna sit there, I ain't working with him. We don't know how to put things aside and work on the things and do the things that's necessary to come out on top. We keep sitting up, getting caught up in the BS. Like Dr. Anderson, like Dr. Claude Anderson say, we just want to major in the minor bull. Majoring in the minor has got us nowhere, and we consistently do it. There's stuff, man, and when I'm talking about adverse childhood experiences, this is the future of our children. It dictates which of them are going to attempt suicide. It dictates which of them are going to come up with cancer, which of them are going to come up with ischemic heart disease, which of them are going to come up with lupus, which of them are going to come up with diabetes, which of them are going to have mental issues and become more promiscuous. All this stuff is controllable. We control environment. I talk about. These are the things that you look at and you go like, what is wrong? Everybody, you're going to have to be willing to get past the sensationalism because the real hard nuts and bolts work is not going to be exciting and sensational. It's going to be step by step, pushing through painstaking hard work. And if we really truly care about the future that we're leaving for our kids, it's time to do something different. I'm sorry, but that's just it. The way we're going, we are so easy we're easy targets. Throw us a little something, get us excited. The media keeps manipulating us because we don't understand how things work. Not only does the media manipulate us, they tell us what we're supposed to be mad about, what we're supposed to support, what we're supposed to sit up and get upset about, what we're supposed to enjoy. Everything is being dictated and you watching it. And the information to help you understand it is out there, but we won't take it. We won't read it. I had somebody tell me the other day, man, nobody wants to read. It has to be a video. And I get it. Video is the trend. Reading is becoming obsolete, but there is something in reading that cannot be replaced in any other medium. It's a fundamental need to be able to read and write, and when you don't do it, you miss. That's why, despite literally thousands upon thousands of videos, I've written thousands upon thousands of words, 26 books, over 1,000 academic articles, over 30,000 prose articles. That doesn't even count the ghost work that I've done for other people. Why? Because that power in reading and writing, that's where they're hiding shit from you. It's in the wording, not just in the videos and the imagery, in the wording. Because you're not going to search it out. You're not going to dig it up. You're not going to look for it. If you want to hide it from a black person, put it in a book. They said that shit for real. And the crazy thing is, I've been around people where I'm trying to show them certain things that are being done, and because they have to read 2 paragraphs, they will just tell me what it says. We have got to grow up collectively, and I mean fast. On that note, look, I'm gonna get ready to get out here. I gotta unwind. It's been a long day, but I just had to bring that by you. Again, if you believe in what we do, show some love, show some support. But whatever's going on out there, we got to do something different than what we've been doing, because that's not working. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable remainder of your day.